Today's matchup will be a triple threat contest. In this corner, it's Sprite with a splash of lime. It's Sprite Lymonade.
Pretty boring idea, actually.
In this corner, it's Sprite with a splash of lime and a splash of strawberry. It's Sprite Lymonade Legacy.
Ooh,
Holy fuck!
getting there.
Revolutionary! What the?
And in this corner, it has no connection to
I'm
Sprite
not with
whatsoever.
that other fan. I'm not sitting by him.
Shut the fuck up, fans. There's no connection to Sprite whatsoever. It's the Mexican eggnog. It's Nuestro Rompope.
Oh.
Yeah. Go Rompope.
I fucking hate you. 2 Sprites. 1 cup of eggnog. You tried that? Sprite! You tried that Sprite. I'm Nick Novak with my pal Shane Hancock.
I'm sorry.
Nick Geiger.
So am I.
Yeah. Well, here we are.
I mean, I'm sorry, but Chad orgasmed during the intro. What was I supposed to react?
I was cheering. I was cheering on as a fan cheers.
It was 20,000 people simultaneously orgasming.
Yes, a hive mind of orgasm.
They're just excited about the beverages. That's all.
All right.
Yep.
So you guys know about the TikTok?
Yes, Grandpa, I've heard of it.
You seen this TikTok?
All right. So what would you back in your day? What would have been a good prank you would pull? What might be a good prank you could pull on TikTok?
On TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
Like for somebody's log into somebody's TikTok account and
No, like you're going to
something?
film a TikTok video of you pranking somebody.
Oh, like hit somebody with a sock full of quarters or something like that. Yeah.
That sounds more like assault, but all right. I would have a bunch of pizzas delivered to somebody's house and then TikTok it from across the street, maybe? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, or like swat them because they owned me in Halo, something like that.
Yeah, that's a good TikTok.
Well, there's a kid, 19-year-old kid. This is what qualifies as prank these days. A man is walking through the park, and a 19-year-old kid is filming a TikTok, runs up behind him, and punches him in the face.
Jesus.
Square in the side of the mouth.
One shot TikTok over there.
Wow. Okay.
Just runs up and punches him from behind, right in the air.
Seems inappropriate.
And,
okay.
Seems like the guy's mad, right?
And then films it?
Yeah.
Oh, you just got shanked or something.
Is he filming it as he with his or somebody else filming him? Like you just see him run up and the camera's really close because he's filming
I think someone else is filming him.
Oh, okay.
The quote from the kid said, "It was a prank. I had no problem with the man. I wasn't trying to hurt him. I was hanging out with my friend and we did a TikTok. So yeah, I didn't mean to hurt anybody." I didn't mean to hurt him.
Well, then maybe you should have punched a random fucking dude. You don't want to hurt him.
I don't get why he's so upset. I just cleaned his clock in broad daylight.
Look, it was for the followers, okay? My followers need content. You should understand that, old man.
Oh, man.
Someone in the park's quote that they got from this is from an ABC news station. Passersby said, That's not cool to come up to someone and punch them in the head for no reason, said Deandra Crossland.
That's not cool, dude.
He said AI generated witness. I did not agree with his decision to punch the man.
This man was punched in the head by AI.
I mean, this our greatest generation of protected us in world wars are getting punched by internet YouTubers or whatever the fuck. Not cool, man.
Yeah, the greatest generation. They never harmed a person who didn't deserve it.
They were respectful of gender roles and everything.
Was this like a really old person? All right, well, maybe they had it coming. I mean, you know.
You used up too many fossil fuels. Just socks him in the head and keeps running away.
The sea levels are rising because of you, Smash. Have you seen what the Great Barrier Reef looks like lately, Smash?
Of all the like weird and like racist things that my dad is and does, like, which is many. For some reason, one that I can't get through my head is he refuses to recycle anything. Does not own a recycle bin. Will not put anything in there. I go over there. I stopped asking. I'm like, oh, where's our recycle bin? Yeah, we don't recycle. All right.
On principle or because he's lazy?
I don't know. Too much fucking work, I guess. I'm not sure.
Mother Nature's too fucking lazy to regenerate the beaches.
I wonder what do you think of San Francisco? Because we have 3 bins, because we got a compost bin too that gets picked up every week. So we got to separate all our food scraps out into that for the compost truck.
I have this TikTok of the guy coming to pick up the recycling, and my dad just clocking him in the back.
I was filming this TikTok prank where I paid a guy to come up and try to sell your dad a Prius. Watch him. He actually choked him out right in front of him. Put him in a front face lock and just. Yeah, my dad. I don't know if he recycles or not. I think he has to, but I don't think it's by choice. I don't know. It's just like
he has to.
Well, I think like don't they? I don't know. In Wisconsin, maybe they make. I doubt they do that. What am I talking about?
They walk around Wisconsin with a gun. They make recycle, motherfucker.
They make you drag your deer innards to the side of the road, at least. Yeah.
Let's say, what could they possibly do to make you recycle?
Withhold beer. I think we recycled like even as a kid. Like my chore in the household is every time there was something recyclable, my mom would put it on the counter. I had to go put it in the respective bin. So we've been doing it since day fucking one. Right? We've been carrying the universe.
What a chore.
You're welcome. And I was a pissy shit about it. I did not want to do it. Mm-hmm.
They will supposedly fine you in San Francisco if you don't separate your shit correctly into bins or whatever. But I don't. There's completely unenforceable. You know what I mean? Because it's not like the garbage man is going around checking everything before he dumps it into the big old truck and
haven't they said something like only a small fraction of what you recycle actually gets recycled and the rest just gets thrown into landfill anyway?
Yeah, especially most of the plastic stuff. Most of the plastic stuff doesn't recycle. I guess glass and metal is pretty good and paper, but
so what do they do? What's the process there? They take your big old recycle bin and take it straight to the landfill.
Yeah. I mean, we sucker.
I think they sorted out the facility, and then anything that's actually not recyclable, which is most of plastic, they take it to the landfill. But we have we actually have not that much if you go to a restaurant here and you get food to go, all the containers are compostable, the forks and knives are compostable. You can't get plastic bags, so there's they've tried their hardest to minimize that, but yeah.
Right.
Bruce dying a slow death anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
TikTok.
TikTok.
Not really gonna do much in the long run, but we're trying.
Clock Mother Nature in the back of the head. Put a stop to things.
Slam an oil derrick right into her head.
Look, I didn't intend to hurt Mother Nature when I ravaged her entire surface barren of all supplies and decimated the ocean wildlife. Yeah, I didn't intend to do any of that. It was for the TikTok.
The Exxon Valdez is the original TikTok break.
Fucking boomers out there just filming themselves, like starting forest fires and stuff. It's for the TikTok.
God's doing TikTok with like exploding earth in the back. He's just like doing the Dougie or something.
Wait till the other gods see this shit.
I'll bet God does the best, Dougie.
Punches Mars in the back of the head. Big soapy stick. Get a load of this.
I just made the red planet black and blue.
All right, let's get to drinking. Should we do the shitty one first, then we can wash it down? Or okay, I guess we'll do them in any order. But all right, we got these 2 Sprites.
Shitty one first. I haven't even drank this. My brother David bought 3 giant glass bottles all the way from Mexico, lovingly packaged them to ship them across the country so they wouldn't break. And then you just called it the shitty one without even trying it.
Metaphorically punched him in the back of the head. All right. What's our rating system for these, Jed?
Okay, so there's a quick story from like 20-some years ago, and you guys can correct me the details if they're wrong, but one time we went to a GameWorks, and before we went to go play the games, we were sitting around ordering food, and we had this waiter who was like, you know, like he was like a frat boy type, right, kind of thing, like a bro. And he said a bunch of funny stuff, like he instead of Caesar salad, he was like, "Oh yeah, you want the Caesar salad?" And then when we ordered Sprite, he said he would say Sprite in a very funny way, right? Do you guys want to say how he would say Sprite?
You go ahead.
Sprite.
Sprite.
Sprite. So our
rating... Life archives.
Check the archives from our lives 22 years ago or whatever it was.
Actually, please don't. Most of that I don't want you seeing.
Yeah, I think might have said a few things that would get me canceled these days. So let's not actually check that.
Played Mario Kart for 8 hours every Saturday night for a whole fucking year. Great.
So we as always for these we have a 3-point scale starting at the bottom. We're going to rate these Sprites. Now, I designed this scale when I thought it was only going to be 2 Sprites before we got the shitty one. The starting at the bottom. Sorry, Dave. Starting at the bottom. Lowest rating, Sprite. The middle rating, Sprite.
Oh gosh!
The top rating, Sprite.
So this will be indistinguishable. I got it. Cool.
There we go.
Okay, well, let's just start drinking them.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's go with the
shitty one first.
Okay. Nuestro Rompope.
Yeah, so we should talk about this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Rompope is actually means eggnog, but it says in this there's milk, there's macadamia nuts, egg in this, of course, and alcohol. I believe there's rum in it as well.
So pretty much 2 things I'm allergic to and 1 thing I hate. Got it. It looks
fucking smells like
fucking frothy horse cum. Do you guys like eggnog? don't like
smells
eggnog.
like building material. This is terrible.
Oh, look at you taking a swig like an old man on the corner there.
So they have.
Oh my god!
They have bottled up cement before it dries, and sold it.
Oh man,
Eggnog's fucking
chunks
gross.
of yeah.
Oh man,
I hate looking down and seeing chunks of nut.
Yeah,
You can taste the rum too, really strong.
You can really taste the rum, and I don't know if it's mixed all that well. Because my first sip, I didn't get a lot of rum, but the second sip, I got like a ton of rum in it. And there are these little chunks of nuts that are not like fully blended. It's very reminiscent, the liquid version of the last time David sent us some Mexican snacks. One of them was a jar of sticks and seeds and stuff. We were supposed to eat with a spoon. And I'm like, this is the liquid equivalent of that, where there's just dirt in it. Debris.
All right, I'm gonna go with the Lymonade next.
Mm-hmm. Same.
I'm drinking it out of it looks like I got moonshine because I had to take some of Geiger's.
I just don't understand how they haven't come up with it. Like, it seems like the most basic. Oh, we'll make a Sprite with some lime in it. Sprite's
a lemon lime soda. Like, isn't that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand what makes limeade. So
it's just a lime soda.
Limonade. It's definitely like, I mean, normal Sprite is clear, and this one is, foggy or whatever.
Lemon lime and lemonade flavored soda on the side of it. So I don't know how it's.
So all they did was add lemonade to Sprite?
I guess.
Oh, hence the aid part. Yeah, maybe.
All right. And the other one has lemon, lime, and strawberry and lemonade.
I'm drinking a lot of this limonade because I need to wash the seeds out of my mouth.
Oh, mine didn't really give me a sound. Mine didn't get me that hard. Celebrating 50 years of hip hop.
Hold on,
Limonade legacy.
Let me surprise punch you in the face. That'll get you hard.
When I drink this, when I think of strawberry Sprite, I think, good job, Dr. Dre. Fucking hardest drink you out there in the fucking streets. X gonna give it to you. The fuck? 50 years of it's the
Sprite,
whitest shit I've ever
bitch,
seen.
get it in your mouth. Get it in your mouth, bitch. Get it in your mouth.
Okay, do you taste strawberry?
I taste
a little tiny bit.
I taste that like fake strawberry candy flavor, from like a strawberry starburst or something.
It doesn't taste even remotely like, what was it, that strawberry Dr. Pepper that we had, or strawberries and cream? That tasted more strawberry, or at least more fake strawberry than that one did.
Geiger?
Yeah.
You got 3 drinks to rate here.
Okay.
You got that very clear rating scale.
So to be clear, it's Sprite, or Sprite? Is that what
Yeah. Right, so you got to decide if this eggnog is a Sprite.
So give us the rundown. What do you think?
Okay. So let's start with the shitty one. It's shitty. Dave, I love you. But
true to its name. This
is a jug of shit. I don't like rum. I don't think I'm allergic to macadamia nuts. So plus. I don't like eggnog. I think the consistency of eggnog is disgusting. Like an eggy, creamy drink is not something I want to consume. So I will give this a Sprite, like the smallest possible Sprite I can give it.
The smallest Sprite you can give it. Got it.
It was the tiniest, lowest Sprite. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's do the strawberry next. I'm with Novak. It doesn't really taste much like strawberry. And you can taste a little bit of that fake strawberry flavor. I do respect how deeply they are honoring hip hop with this drink. Really, you could taste 100 years of blood, sweat, and tears in this fucker.
You pour one out for Biggie?
Yeah. This is, oh man, yeah, that's Talib Kweli or whatever really fucking enjoys bathing in that shit. It's the problem is it's that fake strawberry flavor. I love strawberries as a flavor. I can't eat strawberries anymore because I'm allergic to them. And I actually do like strawberry. Like when you say like, oh, that fake strawberry candy flavor, I kind of like that flavor in candy. I just don't think I want to drink a whole bottle of it. So it's way better than the horse discharge in a jug. But I will say so what's the middle? So it's a medium Sprite, and then I fucking set us up to look like the biggest fucking dumbasses. All right, the regular. I'm confused how I'm supposed to feel about the Lymonade because it just tastes like a slightly sour Sprite, which I think is what the point is. It's a lemonade infused Sprite. I guess I don't know if we've ever talked about Sprite on the podcast. I like Sprite fine. I think we talked about it a little bit when we did Starry. Sprite's fine. My daughter loves Sprite, so we sometimes have it in the house. I kind of like this, actually. I don't say it's good. I think it might be a little better than a regular Sprite, just because I like this, like the sour tinge to it, and it's pretty close to regular. Regular Sprite can be too sweet for me after a while.
Wait, would you give a regular Sprite a Sprite or a Sprite?
Yes. I will give it a regular Sprite, which would be Sprite, but not the high-pitched one. I'm going to give this a Sprite. I actually do think it's pretty good. I would drink Lymonade regularly if they sold it regularly, but they seemingly don't because I couldn't find it. So it might be the last time I have it, but that's okay.
All right. You used the entire rating.
I think that's the first time that's ever happened for me, at least, yeah.
Well, because we normally don't do three at
true.
once.
Yeah, right. That's true.
We just threw in the shitty one at the last second. We're like, we looked at tonight's lineup and we thought, this is missing something fucking disgusting. Let's throw in a glass bottle of animal semen mixed with dirt
with
and
chunks
cement.
in it. Yeah.
Sour it up a little bit with some of the worst alcohol. Okay, I'll start with that one, the Rompope. I am not an eggnog fan. I'm not particularly a rub fan. I mean, whatever. It's not. I don't drink a lot of hard alcohol to begin with. What really gets me though is those little chunks of stuff. I don't want chunks in my drinks. Like I don't want anything solid unless it's like ice or maybe like boba. Something like that. I just don't want these like unknown chunks. Unknown chunks are a problem when you are trying to have a drink of something.
Isn't the chunks really the macadamia nuts? I don't think they're unknown. They're just gross.
I guess. They seem unknown. We can't know them. The flavor is bad. I'm definitely giving that one a Sprite. It's really gross. I'll go in the same order as Geiger. I think the legacy is also pretty nasty, actually. I think that fake strawberry flavor it just makes it taste so chemically to me. I mean, I know like Sprite is not like squeezed straight from the cow's teat or whatever. Like I know it's chemicals and like a formula or whatever, but like when you add that in, it becomes kind of sickly sweet and it tastes like all those kind of like those nasty strawberry sugary candies that that I don't really like or whatever. It's too much. It's too overwhelming. I'm actually also giving that one a Sprite. Although I mean I would drink it over the shitty one. I'm with Geiger. I think the Lymonade might be better than regular Sprite. I don't know. I didn't think that at first. When I was first drinking it, I was like, I don't understand the point of this. but there was something about it. I kind of came back to it, and I think it is that like that little bit of lemonade-ish sourness that comes with it, kind of tampers down the soda sweetness a little bit and just makes it a little bit more drinkable. I actually think it's pretty good, you know, and I'm drinking it out of a 20-ounce plastic bottle. I look forward to finishing it, throwing that bottle in the recycling, and having that bottle then end up in a landfill. So I will give that one the highest rating of Sprite.
Whoa.
So maybe like it's that Butch Novak just knows more than us.
Right.
But he just knows it's all going to the same place.
He doesn't want to waste his time.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, he used to like put all his fucking food in like a pile. Like we'd have like mashed potatoes and vegetables and like some kind of meat, and he'd put it all in a big fucking pile and just eat away. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, it's all going to the same place. Like,
is your dad Hulk Hogan? It's all going to the same place, brother. Yeah, that's
yeah, but that doesn't mean it has to taste like Bud on its way
I
there.
agree.
You know, like,
right? Yeah,
ruining the consistency of everything, and like, yeah.
I used to be the extreme opposite as a kid. I used to have to eat, like, if I had three, like a main dish and two sides, I would eat one side completely. I'd eat the next side completely. I'd like everything. I had to start each and finish each thing.
You can't go. You couldn't go back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the right way to eat, but I did it when I was a kid.
Yeah, so maybe if I really like ask him about the recycling, he might be like, "Let me just tell you about the recycling in this country, Nick." Here's where it goes.
Pulls out reams of scientific documents and like photo evidence and stuff, and like, and just like the top, just big words.
And does
conspiracy.
And then what?
He just pulls them out and throws them in the garbage because it's not going to recycle that paper.
Pops up in a cold bottle of horse cum and starts sharing a drink with his son while they go over the details.
He's like, have some unknown chunks while I tell you about our country's recycling conspiracy.
My dad is like 10 times more likely to punch a scientist in the back of the head than read science reports. If one of those two things were to happen.
You should show your dad TikTok. He'd be like, this is fucking great. Do you see this video where this kid socked a dude for no reason? It's pretty hilarious.
The height of comedy.
It is the type of video he would send me. Like occasionally he still will email me a video. Like he's still like a forwarded emailed video like that you would have got a decade ago. And it's always like it's one of two things. It's always like somebody like getting a fucking nut shot.
Your dad's the last guy using E-Bombs World.
Or it's like some like fucking like tasteless like overweight like lady in a bikini or something. That's like the whole joke of it, I guess.
Or it's like somebody like grinding up the remains of like horse corpses and then putting them into a jug and mailing them across the country for us to try in a pot.
Horse corpses.
Covering up the label that says the shitty one with like the Rompope label.
I'm gonna mail this to my friends, and then the TikTok logo pops up.
All right, so Rompope, Sprite, the lowest. I don't know what's left to be said about it, really. It's just kind of I mean, I think if you like eggnog, which none of us really do, but if you're really into eggnog, you might find some enjoyment out of it. Mm-hmm. My wife tried it and said that she liked the taste okay, and then was like came downstairs again 20 minutes later with a like a flour sifter thing and was gonna pour it through there to like get the chunks out and see if that would help. So I think even for her the chunks are off-putting and she'll eat anything.
And that's pretty clever, actually. Not a bad idea.
My favorite drinks are ones I have to strain before I can use them.
The Sprite Lymonade Legacy that celebrates 50 years of hip hop is not good. I actually was the most excited about it
because you love hip hop so much. Yeah.
Exactly.
You're a hip hop head.
It just sounded like good. Like, oh, make like a strawberry flavored Sprite. Sounds decent to me.
Right.
But it's like a huge fail on that attempt. Right. And so because of, it's not as bad as the Rompope, but I'm going to do the same thing Chad did, just on how they've kind of messed up something that could have been good and just give it also a Sprite. And then,
Geiger just polished off the Lymonade.
The Lymonade, I'm opposite of what you felt, Chad. Like when I first tasted it, I said, I think this is better than real Sprite.
Yeah.
The more I drank it, the less it tasted like a regular soda to me, and more it tasted like opening a can of like Minute Maid lime or something like that. Like it just tasted more like
it's fair,
like a juice than it did a soda. Like I missed.
Yeah.
I think it's like some of the carbonation wasn't there. Like it's maybe a little less carbonated or something. So it just seemed a little.
Well,
different
also,
to
didn't
me.
you get yours poured into a cup like 3 hours ago?
Yeah, that may be part of it too. But
no, but I think you're right. I think it is. Well, also, I'm drinking out of plastic, not can, which is usually more carbonated. But maybe it's not. It doesn't taste as carbonated. I think you're right.
Yeah, and that's like, I mean, part of why if I'm going to choose to have a soda is like I like that carbonation taste, and it just didn't seem to be enough of it there. So, but I am going to give that a middle Sprite. So, the very clear winner is the Lymonade. Got some very good ratings here today, and a couple of us actually thought it was better than the regular Sprite. So, maybe I don't know if it's in stores easily to find right now, but maybe next summer it will be back around again. Geiger, listeners, they're clamoring to contact us.
Send us your TikToks, listeners.
If you are a TikTok prankster and have committed felonious assault on elderly people, keep up the hilarious work. If you're ruining the earth, hilarious. If you are milking a horse of its precious semen so you can make more of this shitty juice, congratulations. That's the greatest prank of all, actually selling Nuestro Rompope to an unsuspecting populace. If you're just really into fucking hip hop, go get yourself some Strawberry Legacy, Limeade Legacy. They really do it right and pay tribute to all the greats. But if you just want to let us know what you think of the snack and the drinks we tried today, if you want to say Sprite with 3 slightly different inflections in your voice, you can reach us at youtrydat@gmail.com. We're on Twitter, #YouTriedThat. We're on Facebook, whether You Tried Dat group. We're on YouTube and Instagram. Let us know what you think about our snacks. Suggest some snacks to try, also some drinks, because we didn't do snacks today. You can let us know what you think about the ratings we have given in the past. If you do like the show, please let your friends and family know. And as always, thank you very much for listening. And as much grief as we gave you, Dave, I do thank you for taking the care to send us this horse jism. But
yeah,
I do appreciate the effort that went in.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dave. It was fun to try. You know, even when we don't like stuff, we still love trying new things, even if it tastes like shit.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, TikTok.
Yeah.
You guys, let's say over the scenario here is over the next year, you need to film a TikTok a day, and you need to. It's a competition between the two of you. All right, you have to put one TikTok out a day, and at the end of the year, whoever has amassed the most followers will win the competition. So, like, and also, whatever you do, like, you are at, you could possibly lose your job. Like, you can't take those things out of the equation, right? So you're not just going to do something crazy,
right?
You just have to amass followers. So, what do you think is a possible strategy?
All right, can I like just go to the beach, film beautiful women in bikinis, and put those up? Because I feel
creep.
Peep cam over here.
Get followers, probably.
Pretty sure there's better places to see women in bikinis than TikTok, isn't it? Just like,
oh, I thought you were gonna say then the beach, and I'm like, really? Where are these
into their
places?
homes while they're trying them on.
But if it had to just be me, I would try to come up with some. I mean, it has to be like a daily gimmick, right? You know what I mean? Like, like there's this one guy that's like, who I actually like. I don't watch his stuff that much, but he's got like sandwiches of history, and so he like found a bunch of like old sandwiches from like old recipe books, and
goes
he makes
to the beach and films people using.
That's a croque monsieur.
He goes to the beach and like slathers ham and lettuce on like a woman's stomach and then smashes another woman against it. No, he'll like make a different sandwich every day from like old timey, right? And like try it out or whatever. So you need some kind of like hook like that is like,
yeah.
You don't have to put,
that sort of thing amasses a lot of followers.
Crazy
he's
hook.
Like, he's kind of like a funny guy. So that's why like, but,
well, at least this one keeps you out of jail.
Yeah, right. Like, so it has to be something like that. But if I had that kind of idea, I probably would have done
I mean,
it.
I might just try to do the Mr. Beast strategy of just like buying
He gives
someone a
away
new
shitloads
laptop.
of money
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Right, but he makes money off it. Like, he wouldn't be doing it. He couldn't afford
You
to.
won't.
Like, I'm going to go bankrupt putting wells in Africa and then filming them. And they'll be like, this guy's just a Mr. Beast ripoff. Don't give him any money. I'm like,
I mean, he didn't
shit.
start doing like charitable shit. He started doing dumb shit. Like he like counted to 100,000 over the course of like 4 days or whatever. It was like dumb as hell.
Yeah, I can do that. That's not creepy. I'm not going to lose my job. Well, I have to take a week off of work.
Repeat everything he's done.
I'm going to call myself Mr. Least, and I'm just going to like do what he does, just a little less good. What else does he? Does he sock old ladies in the head?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Metaphorically, I'm sure.
That was his humble beginning.
He started as a simple TikToker, assaulting the elderly. Now,
from my lowly roots to beating the shit out of unsuspecting olds, to my current roots of making disgusting food out of ghost kitchens.
His latest video is where he installs like 100 wells in Africa and then shoves old ladies' faces in them, so they're just the water flows over and it drowns them.
So you're gonna go to the beach and hand out laptops? Is it?
Hey, that's a beautiful bikini. Here's a MacBook Pro. Don't get it wet. Chad's over there trying to sell somebody on a Yorkshire pudding sandwich or the fuck he's got. There's my main competition is TikTok.
He's in the background of your TikTok.
He's just like two big garbage bags full of different kinds of rye bread. All right.
I want to see some third TikToker who's panning the beach, and then it's the two of you sprinting towards her with a sandwich and a laptop.
He runs up, socks us both, and gets like twice the credit for it.
The three of us all just rushing towards an old lady. One of us is gonna punch it. The other one's gonna give her a laptop, and the other one's gonna shove an old sandwich down her throat. This sandwich is older than you. Eat it.
You said one of us is gonna punch it.
She's just an object that we've commercialized for our own uses. Do they show ads on TikTok? How do you make money off it? I don't even understand. Like, I know.
I don't have one.
You film yourself punching an old lady, and you make money. What can't you get through your thick fucking skull?
You get $100 per old that you punch. 20 of that goes to TikTok, and the other 80 you get to keep.
There's
now
really not much overhead. Really no overhead. You need a camera and a fist. That's really all you need. Live in a location with olds. Maybe like a good lawyer. I don't know what else.
Like retirement homes are like boarding up their windows and stuff. Like, it's like a
no
zombie
TikTok
apocalypse.
Anti-TikTok policy.
Old lady like pulls her curtain aside. There's like 50 guys out there with phones just like pounding at her window like zombies.
It's like a World War II vet like on his rooftop with a sniper rifle just taking out TikTokers running trying to punch him.
Mike Tyson, the original TikTok star. Smashing dudes' faces in.
Okay.
All right.
TikTok.
Those are good plans. So sandwiches, huh?
Sandwiches.
I'm just gonna make. I'm gonna do sandwiches of future. It's all like futuristic sandwiches that I made up. In 2020, they'll be 2040.
Sandwiches of the future?
Like a robot?
Are they real
sandwiches? Are going to change?
Yeah, I'm gonna say in 2040, people are gonna be eating.
Are you eating?
Spread.
Are you making and like eating these sandwiches, or are these like drawings of a sandwich?
It's just a sandwich with like a lightning bolt on it. Future.
Show me the specs on that sandwich. Just got like a blueprint.
Okay.
Well, now remember, it's copyrighted because we talked about it. So if you try to take Chad's idea,
no one takes sandwiches of future TikTok, okay?
James Cameron, Avatar 4, Way of the Sandwich.
Way of Sandwich.
What kind of sandwich these avatars eating, huh? I need some inspiration.
Okay, well, that'll do it for this time. We'll be back next time trying out 3 brand new songs.
These included such delicacies as ham and cheese, pulled barbecue chicken, roast beef and cheddar, and even tuna salad. The hamwich was billed as the sandwich of the future.